Hello everyone! Today we're going to talk about the ruffle skirts. There are a lot of types of such skirts. I can't even name them all. Olya asked me to make such a skirt for her. We'll make it of the modeling fabric and show you how to sew such a skirt. This is a regular straight skirt. The bias undercard starts here, 18 centimeters down from the top of the skirt. This line is very nice. And here we have 23 centimeters till the bottom. The length of the skirt is 63 centimeters. 18 centimeters here, 45 here, 40 centimeters here, and 23 here. The ruffle starts here. It's narrow at the beginning and it widens to the bottom. The ruffle is very flare, so it has a lot of folds and stands out here. The back of the skirt is absolutely the same. You can use your imagination. I just give you an idea, and you can change the design however you want. You can use two different fabrics, for example. You can make the ruffle of the net, lace, chiffon, anything you like. Now I'll show you how to design such a skirt. Have a look here. This is Olya's basic pattern. We've already made several fit and flare skirts using this pattern. The only thing we should remember is that when sewing an asymmetric skirt, you should cut the two layers of front and of the back. Asymmetry always requires cutting out two layers. The tracing paper is already folded, so I put the fold on the center back. Just like that. Now I'll start drawing. I make a pattern longer according to the length of the skirt. The length of the basic pattern is not enough. Use a ruler to draw the lower part of the skirt. When teaching others, people often tell to find the sum of the tucks, hips measurement minus waist measurement, so that we can find the side, back and the front tucks. Then they say, take the half of this sum and measure the same space on both sides of the side seam. That's when I stop listening to them. It's not right. There is different space between the side seam and the back and the front. We have different sizes here and here. This line is less bias, so that we can make this tuck bigger, and this more bias, so that we can make this tuck smaller. You can see that they are different. If you measure the tuck, it is a half of the sum wide. It's right. There just shouldn't be the same size on both sides. We have different measurements at the back and at the front. Let's continue working. I'll cut out the back and then move to the front. This is the front of the skirt. This is the design. We need 3 centimeters for an overcast. We have 63 centimeters from this point to the edge. The overcast of the skirt has nothing to do with the ruffle. We need to measure 18 centimeters from the top here. It's very easy to work when we know what we want. I mark 18 centimeters. Measure 40 centimeters on the other side. Now we need to draw a very beautiful line from one mark to another. I'll draw it with a pencil first, make it perfect, and only then use a marker pen. We need to draw a very smooth, beautiful line, without any zigzags. Connect these 2 points. I draw it by sight. It's too straight. Alexei says I should use a scimitar to draw the line. I need to fix it. It's better now. But I think I should make it even more concave. Yes, I definitely need to make it more concave. I'll draw it with a marker pen now. We'll need to transfer it to the back. Now it looks good. Do not forget to sign the right and the wrong sides when making an asymmetric item. I sign everything. Check with the picture and sign. Right side. Right side. I pinned the wrong sides together, so now I turn the pattern, and also right here, right side. Now I transfer the line. It should be the same. I can cut it out now. I can see by the tux that that's the back. If you don't, sign it. This is the upper part of the skirt, and this is the lower. Now we can start designing a ruffle. This is an overcast. The ruffle should go from this point to the cut. Draw it like you want it to be. Don't think too long. This is how the ruffle should look like. I'll transfer it to the other piece of the tracing paper. We'll make two ruffles, front and back. Transfer it to the tracing paper. When I finish it, I'll show you all the details. I'm just showing you the technique. You can change the ruffle how you like and want. This is the side. I'll cut it out now. The front and the back of the skirt are absolutely the same. We sign everything in order not to mix anything up. This is the ruffle. It's not flared yet, so this is what we need to do. To flare the ruffle, we need to make the cuts on it, stopping just a couple of millimeters before the edge, so that we can make the openings. Do not measure anything. Cut by side. The cuts and the openings should be similar. I wanted to make it very flare, so I have some difficulties now. Now I outline the whole edge of the ruffle. You don't have to copy what I do. Make it less flare, for example. I outline the inner part and the side seam. You can see that the pieces overlap here. It's okay. Just take a centimeter off here and add it here. Now I'll take the marker pen of the other color to outline the other edge of the ruffle. I'll correct the lines later. Now I'll take the pins out and you'll see the ruffle. I put this pattern away and now we can see the ruffle. This is the inner edge, the one we'll attach to the skirt. And this is the outer edge. Of course, we should fix the line a bit. The seam should be just 7 mm wide. This is what we got after everything we did. The ruffle is very flare. When I cut it out, you'll see how it looks like. Just imagine how good the ruffle will look. You don't have to make it that flare. White flare requires being crafty. This is one and the same ruffle. Such ruffles are in trend now. It will look just like that. Everything is correct. Once again, you don't need to copy what I do. Use your imagination. When we finish the skirt, you'll see it on Olya and decide whether you like it or not. I know a lot of women who say, "I'm retired. I spend all the day with my grandchildren, so I don't have time for myself." Ladies, we should find some time for ourselves. Don't be lazy and care about yourselves. Be different every day. My name is Paukšta Irina. Subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.